Good afternoon. My name is Doris. Today I want to discuss about how to surround yourself with positive people, part two, which is part of life lessons. Today's topic is how to surround yourself with positive people, not negative people. I want to share you a story of two of my female classmates whom I did not get along with in the past, one in elementary, the other in middle school. First, I want to share you about one of my classmates whom I did not get along in middle school. Her name was Megan Swafford. I remember when I was in the sixth grade. When me and Megan and I were in the sixth grade, we did not get along. It's because the way that I behave. She noticed about how that I way behave, that I laugh and giggle. And I looked at her back and I keep on looking at her because she kept looking at me. And I remember about what she said, if you keep looking at me all the time, all the past, because she keeps looking at me. Looking back made me realize that she is ignorant. She does not understand that I have Asperger's and I have nothing to be ashamed of. Shamed of. And I remember I tried to apologize to her about how I acted, and she said, "Leave me alone." And I realized that I have nothing to apologize to her because she is just me. And looking back about it, and it really hurt me about what she said. And even when I learned that you have no control about what other people say, you cannot control one's opinions. And you shouldn't worry about that person because that person is not in my life anymore. And that's what I learned, because I can care less about Megan because she is a bully, she's ignorant, and she's mean spirited, just like my other classmates, LaShawn, which I share you in the part one of the video, how to surround yourself with positive people. And I even remember when we were in the eighth grade, and I have heard that she lied on me, that I've been stalking people in the gym, which was not true. And it showed you the type of person she is. Not only that Megan Swafford was a bully to me, she's a liar. How can she say that? And I should have never say anything or greet her. And I remember November 1999, I say, "Hey, don't say great to me." And I was just trying to be friendly. And what I learned is don't be friendly when someone else is being friendly to you. And I realized that Megan is me spirit, and I should never ever say anything anymore because she was toxic to me. And I even remember the terrible moments when I have with Megan Swafford, and I say, Megan, stop calling my name, and she hit me, and I would have hit her back because I don't want to get myself in trouble. Because looking back made me realize that Megan was not a good person. She's a bully. And next, I want to share you about one of my classmates whom I known in elementary school. Her name was Angela McFarland. She and I did not get along in high school. I want to share you how I met Angela McFarland. It was years ago back in elementary school. She was a new student. And I remember that she was talking about me, told me don't touch me because I pick on my nose. She noticed that I pick on my nose in a bus. And what I learned, you shouldn't pick in your nose because that's inappropriate. And for her to go around and tell everybody don't touch me really hurts my feelings. Looking back about that, some people are mean spirit, and that's what I've described that Angela McFarland. And I even remember when Angela and I were in elementary school, she was telling some of my colleagues, Shalise Kotz, who is now Shalise Hudson. She told her that I dig in my private body. And I say I did not dig in my private body because it shows the type of person Angela is. She's a liar. And I even remember when I was in elementary school, she was talking about me to two of the girls who were sisters, Brittany and Sataria Davis. She told them that I was stinky, and it really hurt my feelings. And what I learned, some people are mean, but not only who, but mean spirit and heartless. And that's how I describe that Angela McFarland. I thought that she's a nice person, and looking back about what she did to me in elementary school. And I want to share you the things that she did to me in, high school. I remember when I was getting on the bus, I was walking and I bumped into her and dropped her pictures. And then she yelled at me, "You drop her pictures, pick it up." And I said, "I'm sorry, I apologize to her." And what I could have done is, you do not raise your voice at me. And you could have tell her nicely, you drop my pictures, pick it up. Because that's very rude. I would have yelled at her back, but I don't want to fight with her. And also, I even remember about what she said. She accused me of getting her stepbrother in trouble because he was messing with me. And she talking about, "You got my stepbrother in trouble. Bertrand did not do it to you, Baba. If you get my stepbrother in trouble, I slap you." And I just ignored it. And what I could have done is to fight back and told her that, "Don't you ever talk to me like that. I don't like it. Because if you talk to me like that, I'm going to slap you myself. Give you my own slap. How about that?" And for your information, I did not get your so-called stepbrother in trouble. He got yourself in trouble. So get that in your head. That's what I would have told her that. And looking back made me realize that Angela is a bully, and even Miss James was right. And I even remember that she kept my mouth. I could have yelled at her back, and what I learned is, someone yells at you, you yell at them back. And looking back made me realize that she is not a good person. And she was telling me about one of her classmates that I'm ugly, and that's very insulted. And I say that she's ugly herself. It will show you the type of person he is. And what I learned is, some people are ignorant, bullies, idiots. And that's how I described that Angela McFarland, because she is not a good person. She's heartless. Look at her. And what I learned is to surround yourself with positive people who cares about you, who know you, not some negative. And that's how I realized that two of my other female classmates, Megan Swafford and Angela McFarland, they're ignorant people. They're losers and they're heartless. And what I have learned from it is not to worry about them or what to worry about what people say or say to you. If someone talks about you, just ignore them, which I'm going to talk about in one of the videos coming up very soon. And what I learned is to just hold your head up high and be a stronger person. And that's what I learned. And you cannot go back to the past about what someone say to you. Say that's in the past, because that person is not worth it. It's not on my life anymore. Just to think positive. And that's what I learned. People are going to say things about you, and some people are going to mean, or you're just going to walk away. And that's what I learned from it. A lot of people don't know that I have Asperger's, which is an autism spectrum disorder. And I hopefully one day to be an advocate. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribed my YouTube channel. Thank you.